अब वक्त हुआ है इंग्लिश स्पीच का। गुजारिश करूँगा अहले बैत एजुकेशन सेंटर के स्टूडेंट फारिस रफीक से कि वो तशरीफ लाएं और अपनी स्पीच करें पर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु
अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। नारे हैदरी और मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद बुलंदर सलावत। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद।
फातिहा। Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna 'alan nabi. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
सख्त मुश्किल में है अहमद का नवासा ए होर, 3 दिन से मेरा अस्कर भी है प्यासा ए होर। सलावत। Today is the 3rd day of Muharram. Our hearts are filled with sadness for our third Imam, Imam Hussain alayhi salam, and his family. We will shed more tears today, we will do more matam today, and we will give Janabe Hor's Borsa to Bibi Fatima, who is we are sure present in this majlis. Hor, which means free, and Hazrat Hor lived up to his name. He freed himself and his soul from evil and made the best decisions of his life on the night of 9th Muharram, more than 1,400 years ago. Hazrat Hor was on a good position in Yazid's army, and he could have gotten a big reward and position later on in his life. But instead he decided against it and gave his life for Imam Hussain alayhi salam and for Islam. Hazrat Hor was sent by Ibn Ziyad, the commander of Yazid's army, to stop Imam Hussain alayhi salam from going to Kufa and to force him to go to Karbala. But as the time passed and Hazrat Hor realized what Yazid is up to, he became very restless and he kept remembering Imam Hussain alayhi salam and his followers' behavior towards him. When he met them first time in the hot desert, how Imam Hussain took care of not him, his army and even the animals. Imam Hussain ordered Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam and Hazrat Ali Akbar alayhi salam to open their water bags for Hor's army. Here Hor was hearing the cry of Allah Tash from Imam's tents. Imam's kids were crying for water. Hor kept thinking, what did I do to Bibi Fatima's garden? How will I show my face to her on the day of judgment or to Prophet Muhammad Ali? They will never forgive me. He spent all night crying and asking for Allah's forgiveness. Before dawn, he called his son and told him, I made a terrible mistake. I brought the grandson of our prophet to this land, and I'm going to give Imam Hussain alayhi salam, and I will ask him for forgiveness. If you will forgive me, maybe Bibi Fatima will forgive me too. Hor got on his horse and went to Imam Hussain. When our Imam saw him, he welcomed Hor with open arms and told Hazrat Abbas and Bibi Zainab, our special guest has arrived. The guest that I've been waiting for has arrived. Hor threw himself on Imam's feet and begged for forgiveness and asked for his permission so he could be the first martyr of that day. Imam Hussain alayhi salam hugged him and said, Hor, you are definitely Hor, a free man. My grandfather, father, and my mother are waiting for you on the door of heaven. Go and give your life for Islam and to keep Allah's name alive. Hazrat Hor went to battlefield and became the first Shaheed of that historic day, the day of Ashura. When Imam Hussain alayhi salam went to pick up Hazrat Hor's body, he cried and said, Hor, you were my guest, and I could not even ask you for a drop of water. But Hor, my mother's waiting for you at the door of heaven with water in her hands. Khuda Hafiz, Hor, I am coming to join you soon. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Hashar tak naam rahe fidiya-e awal hai Hor. Fauj qurbani ka haraval hai Hor. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa